Good day everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming and dropping by. Thank you to all my subscribers and my new subscribers, welcome. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, let's just get into it, shall we? Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit guides, please give us a clear and concise message for the collective today. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. All negative energy projections will be returned to sender. Deemed dissolved into the ether or deemed ineffective, however the Holy Spirit sees fit. There was I had a bit of a weird one in my dream state this morning. There was a blue vehicle, and it was like an old fashioned car. I don't know what it was. I think it was kind of like a made-up dream car, right? It didn't seem to have any bumpers, or the bumpers were the same colour as the vehicle. You know, sometimes, like those old styles, they had like chrome bumpers and stuff like that. But this didn't. It either didn't have any bumpers, or the bumpers were the same colour as the car, which was a blue, right? A light, or no, it was sort of like a sky blue type vehicle, but it had like the rolled, panels, like wheel arches, like those big round one, like a Bedford, probably 1950s or something like that. Anyway, but there was a gun in it. It was parked next to something else, and it was something to do there being I don't know what it was that it was parked next to, but there was something else that was parked next to us, and that was significant in some way. That another vehicle, it might have been like a 1970s type vehicle. Anyway, this blue one had a gun in the boot. And it was something about it not being secured. So it was like, so anyway, there's a vehicle with a gun in the boot. So that, I don't know if that's significant for somebody, but it's not for me. So it could be for somebody else here in the collective. Oh, my table's all wet. Okay. So whoever that's for, it might be for somebody, might not. Okay. Could be something for the future. Anyway, the Spirit said forget it, look. I don't know if that's relevant. Oh, divorce, death magic. Okay. That'll just fell out. The future, it's saying no, this is now. Because the future is in reverse. There's a parcel. Or somebody's not getting a gift in the future. Divorce. Somebody may have been doing, there's a goal here, like doing death magic on somebody's marriage. And so there's a divorce here. This is somebody's goal. August could be significant. I'm going to put that back. I know I'll put that out. But, someone could be born in August, something might be happening in August, there might be a goal that is targeted for August. Somebody could be born in 1962. Somebody's on the bottom of the barrel. The barrel, that's giving me the barrel of like a barrel of a gun. It's not like the barrel, it's something to do with that. Bottom of the barrel. This is not in the future. This could be now. There is no gift. Forget the gift. Forget the gift. Okay, I'll put that out because this is like forget the gift. Somebody wants somebody to forget their gift. Their gifts. They're not getting something. Someone's on camera. Okay, let's go with this. Oh, yesterday, I was down in the park, and I had the dog with me, and this butterfly just kept coming around, and it was just flying around me like this, and the dog came up and was trying to get it as well, and it landed on the dog's nose, and then it just stopped and just sat there, and it, on the door of the buggy, and it just was, like, it was like, I don't know, do they cool themselves or something with their wings when they flap them like that? And then it just showed me, and it was beautiful, like sort of like it was black, and then it had like this really velvety royal blue, something about royal blue, right? It's significant, the royal blue around, like white circles on the wings, and this royal blue, which is like velvet, royal blue, maybe significant. But the butterfly is obviously transformation, right? Or metamorphosis, like going from turning one thing into another. Turning one thing into another. Work, somebody's work, longing for work. Somebody might want to work with someone. Okay, clarify the divorce, please. I don't really want to be talking about a divorce. King of Swords. But Spirit says it's here, right? King of Swords is in reverse. So a King of Swords could be Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Could be getting a divorce. Someone's getting a message about an Empress. So we've got the Page of Wands, the Empress, the Page of Wands. Somebody doesn't want to be left out in the cold. Somebody might not want to get a divorce. Someone doesn't want to be left out. And this is like somebody coming and somebody might be wanting to come and speak with an Empress here. A Hierophant. It could be an official. This is something to do with a divorce. Somebody might be approaching an Empress for a divorce. What is that? Clarify this King of Swords, please, in reverse. An unofficial divorce. Messages. Somebody could be filing for a divorce. And somebody's not got no money. There's a decision being made about money. Or this is ending a family unit. Clarify the death magic. Death magic, and then we've got the Magician. Somebody may have been doing magic on somebody's marriage. Longing to make a decision. Longing for a decision to be made to end something. So somebody definitely wants to end something here. Magician. Someone's got the tools. They've got the tools all on the table there to do something. Judgment. Someone's under judgment. Forget the gift. Forget the gift. This is sabotage. Mosquitoes. Somebody sabotaged somebody's marriage. The goal. Clarify this goal. They're under judgment for it. Knight of Wands. Oh, there's another card there. Watching Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords. Someone was a player. The goal. The goal was to take from someone. Watching. We've got a High Priestess here. Somebody's spying on, or somebody's watching somebody do something. Could be this High Priestess. And here we have, this is the contract. And then we've got sabotage. Five of Swords. Somebody could have been watching, somebody could have been jealous of somebody's Nine of Cups. Someone's wish fulfillment. I'm getting a real watching, spying sort of energy here. The goal. This is like, this Page of Swords is really watching. I see the birds in the sky here. I've seen that this morning. But they were in more of a formation than that. See the birds flying there? I've seen them this morning up here, but they were in that real formation, you know how they, I don't know, they're ducks or geese or something. I don't think we have geese, I think we've got ducks here. I think they were ducks. They were pretty way up, so I couldn't tell how big they were. So we've got a High Priestess and a contract, and somebody watching, and somebody was a player, and they might have been in it for the money, right? August, the Queen of Wands. It could have been a Queen of Wands sabotaging somebody's marriage, or this is a Queen of Wands in reverse. Something going on in August. Well, this August, is that, so this could be a Leo. It's in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. So someone could have a birthday in August, somebody's watching, some player energy, and somebody's love and High Priestess. Contract with a star. And there's some sort of truth coming out. Somebody's not saying something, or somebody's not giving. Somebody's not making a leap of that. Somebody's not taking a leap of faith here. They're not apologising. There's no celebration. Desiring a Ten of Swords. They were desiring an ending. Somebody's definitely desiring a divorce. But they're not coming forward with the message, the cup, there's no love. No new beginning, no love. So there's some sort of truth coming out about the ending of somebody's marriage, contract. And this could be, this Queen of Wands could be watching. This is the watcher. This is a watcher. Watching, somebody might have been a player. They're under judgment. Maybe the divorce is their judgment for doing death magic. Somebody could be getting a divorce as part of their judgment for doing death magic on someone. Future in reverse clarifies no future. So there's no future in something, no future, there's no prize, forget the prize, no future. There's no illusions about there being no future in some sort of marriage. It's over. Wow. Ten of Swords is in reverse. This could be a Leo. Clarify the King of Swords. Doesn't want to be left out in the cold, or isn't being left out in the cold. Doesn't want to be left out in the cold. This is the King of Swords in reverse. It's been exposed. Endings. Ending and exposure. From not holding back. Clarify the Eight of Wands. The Leo energy again. Empress, Page of Wands. Let's get the message. See, this has come out. This was coming out before, right? So somebody might be coming towards an Empress with a message. Could be good news. This could be a Leo, a young person. King of Swords has got me stuck. Somebody's exposed. Somebody was longing to expose someone for something. I don't know. The Magician. Clarify the Magician. There's no heartbreak here. Somebody exposing somebody for not having heartbreak over a lover's situation. Moving to calmer waters. Longing to move to calmer waters. Somebody might be longing for someone else. Or tempered. A temperance angel is here. Somebody wants to move from to calmer waters. They might be wanting to move to calmer waters from this lover's situation, or somebody might have another situation going on. Okay, Three Swords, clarify the Three Swords in reverse. Three Swords in reverse and the Magician. Somebody was doing death magic. They didn't care. Someone was doing death magic on somebody else's relationship. This is what I'm getting. Not holding back. They didn't care. They could have been doing that with like word manipulation, with the messages to an empress, to get someone to move away from someone. Somebody might have overindulged. They didn't want conflict. Wish fulfillment with no conflict. Somebody doesn't want conflict. Their wish fulfillment is to not have conflict. Maybe in a divorce, somebody doesn't want to have conflict in a divorce. Judgment. Clarify the judgment. Clarify the judgment. It might be too late for something. Moving to calmer waters. Judgment. So somebody's moved on. There was no love in a situation, so they've moved on. King of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands. It's over. There's no more passion. It's over. There's no love and passion. It's over. Eight of Swords. Sorry, I said Eight of Swords. It's the Six of Swords. Someone's no longer stuck, or they've got a new perspective. Somebody wants to move on to calmer waters. They've got a new perspective. They want to make some sort of offer. This might be like saying, I want a divorce. You know, this Page of Pentacles might be somebody's not in regret. Forget it, don't worry about it. There's no prize. Exposure. So what is this Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Knight of Wands, temperance. The passion is tempered with no money. Somebody, what is it to do with that? Ace of Cups, no money, no love. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Sun in reverse, exposed. So it's been seen that somebody just, so somebody was watching and it's been seen. It could be by a younger energy. There could be two younger energies here. That could be somebody's children. Could be an air sign. Could be a earth sign. They've got a new perspective. An earth sign has got a new perspective. Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. And then the watching, we've got a Page of Swords, could be Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. Seeing that there's no love and no money in a situation. This could be someone's children seeing that. It's been seen. Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles. So this could be this masculine here in the King of Swords with no integrity. So they've been seen with no integrity. They didn't want to be left out in the cold in this relationship. So this is a divorce. And somebody's child or children just want to move on. They've got a new perspective. They're not bothered. Well, the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. Waiting for something to come in. Why is the Queen of Wands here then in reverse? Queen of Wands in reverse? Why is this Queen of Wands here in reverse? Who is this? Somebody needs to make a decision, or they've made a decision. On a Queen of Wands in reverse. So we've got a Queen of Wands in reverse and an Empress on the table. Somebody might be wanting to get a divorce from an Empress, so they're getting a message because somebody's made a decision about a Queen of Wands in reverse, or someone doesn't forget it. Somebody's saying forget it, don't worry about it. Knight of Cups in reverse, Wounded Warrior in reverse. Somebody not learning a lesson about a marriage. There's a Tower. Queen of Swords, ending a relationship. Tower. There's some sort of clarity coming. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. From a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be some sort of clarity coming from a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody being exposed for a Queen of Wands. This is might be why somebody's getting a divorce. Somebody's seeing that. So somebody's seeing that there. Somebody could have just seen that there was another person. They could be a Leo. This, they might have been doing death magic on somebody's marriage because they wanted to. They might have wanted somebody. No future. It's been exposed. Seven of Cups. Somebody, no future. Somebody didn't want this. Somebody didn't want this. There's no future here. So a Queen of Wands could have been doing death magic on somebody's marriage to get a divorce, get them to have a divorce. But what for? There's no future here. Somebody's not wanting this. This is not a. This isn't. There's no success here. There's no future here. There's no. So somebody's saying there's no future, obviously, in a marriage. But somebody here, Ace of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse, because somebody's not emotionally available. Injustice, King of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So somebody was emotionally unavailable. There was no future. Okay, so somebody. Somebody could have said somebody was a Jezebel spirit, but somebody seen no future in something because there was no, somebody was not emotionally available. A Queen of Cups. Somebody in Hermit. So this could be somebody's children just seeing something for what it is. No future. So there's no future in some sort of marriage, but somebody could have been calling somebody or saying that somebody was a Jezebel spirit. Somebody was in Jezebel energy, an empress. Somebody could be saying that. This is a message that somebody could be getting. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want to be left out in the cold. This could be a father figure. King of Swords in reverse. No integrity. Somebody's been seen to not have any integrity in a family. Cold. But they don't want to be left out in the cold. But something's over about tennis was cycles ended. Somebody could have been codependent. Strength could be there's a Leo. There could be a Leo here. Page of Cups in reverse. Don't know. something didn't work out. Somebody might have been wanting to get a divorce, but it's not. What's going on? Tis the end of a cycle, right? There's no future here. Somebody, could have seen that somebody had no passion and they were not giving. They were not giving. There was no equal give and take here. It's done. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. It looks like somebody observing this. Somebody's seeing this. I feel like it's somebody's child. Okay, no future. Okay, so clarify the Ten of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. Doesn't want to be left out in the cold. Homeless, no gift. See, the gift is in reverse again. No house, no gift. Don't want to be left out in the cold. Someone got nothing to give. A house. They don't want to be left out in the cold. Somebody doesn't want to be left out in the cold, but they've got nothing to give. What's the message here with the Eight of Wands to the Empress? Eight of Wands to the Empress. Big love. It's good news here for an Empress. Somebody could be 26 in a living room. Good news in a living room. Clarify the Magician in reverse. Somebody's not heartbroken. Somebody is not holding back. Magician and the Three of Swords. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Unofficial. An unofficial ending. An unofficial ending. Someone not holding back. They're not heartbroken. They're not in their head. Moving to calmer waters, under judgment. Somebody's got a new perspective. The Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles is not bothered. False person. They're not. New perspective, someone doesn't care. False person. Somebody's seeing a new perspective on why somebody might have moved away from something. Somebody's under judgment. It could be because somebody was a false person. And they didn't care. There's no regret for a false person. Someone just moved away, someone's got a new perspective, that somebody that has no regret about walking away from a false person. Okay? A Knight of Wands, somebody's goal, Knight of Wands. Expectation. The expectation was somebody in Jezebel, somebody of Jezebel. Ace of Pentacles. in reverse. Tempered money. Jezebel and no money. Somebody, so it was expected that somebody was not a good person and had no money. Or they didn't give somebody money because they were a Jezebel spirit. Somebody didn't give to somebody because they expected them to be a hoe. This came out yesterday, right? Somebody expected somebody to be a hoe, so they didn't give to a situation. What? Or what? Page of Swords. A lot of money. Somebody's seen there's a lot of money involved. August. Somebody got inspired on someone's money. A lot of money involved. Well, there was big luck here for the Empress, right? Unofficial ending. Someone had a new perspective. But somebody didn't care. Somebody expected somebody to be not a good person. So they will clarify this King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Small child. Somebody's child. Like I said, somebody's child. Expected. Money. Somebody's child expected money. Is that in the upright? Two of Cups in reverse. Clarify this Two of Cups in reverse. His thoughts, not his thoughts. Not his thoughts. It's in reverse. It's his thoughts, not his thoughts. He didn't expect an ending. So this King of Pentacles in reverse didn't expect an ending. They might have had an ending with a child, but I'm confused. I didn't expect an ending with a child. There's a lot of money involved. Someone not giving, somebody expected somebody to be a Jezebel. Clarify this Queen of Wands. A legal matter. Queen of Wands in reverse, and a legal matter. So this could be the divorce, the legal matter, somebody wanting a divorce. A Queen of Wands. Two of Swords. Someone wants someone to make a decision. They don't want to be a thief, or they're not a thief, or there's a thief in reverse. A decision about a thief in reverse. A legal matter, a decision. Someone wasn't a thief. The Sun. So somebody's been, ending. Somebody has not been seen as a thief. A by, it could be by the legal system, because we've got legal matter. Somebody's not a thief. There was a decision, or there's a decision that needs to be made about an ending. Somebody's not a thief. What is this one under here that feels like it wants to come out? Somebody, a rich woman in reverse, is not a thief. A child could be saying that a rich woman is not a thief. Maybe to this masculine, someone's child. And the masculine doesn't expect, wasn't his thoughts. No future. Somebody being seen, marriage, and hope. There's no future. Someone being exposed, hope of a marriage, hope for a marriage, but we've got future in reverse and something exposed. And the two of what somebody didn't. We've got, so somebody could have been hoping for a marriage, but there was no future. It's just like no success. It's just not, somebody was not willing to give in a situation, in this marriage. Yeah, partition. Somebody could be hoping for marriage outside of this. So somebody might be actually wanting a divorce because they want to marry someone else. That could be a possibility here with hope in marriage. Because there was no future in this marriage where this divorce was happening. Where there was no giving, there was no gift, no house, no giving. There was no equal give and take. Somebody was saying that somebody was in Jezebel spirit. Somebody was a bad person, a bad mother. They expected somebody to be a hoe. But this person's tempered. Somebody was not giving. So somebody might have been giving to a false person. Can I try the false person? A new perspective. Yeah. False person in love. A new perspective. Yeah. So the sad news here, like someone's got good news, but there's sad news. Somebody's not in their head. Somebody's not. Grief. Change, grief. Jail is in reverse. Good news, but sad news. Good news and sad news. So there's good news in one respect, but sad news in another respect. Somebody could be realising that somebody's got a new perspective, and I feel like it's a child, has got a new perspective on their parents' relationship. This is what it looks like, right? They're under judgment. Because somebody expected somebody to be a bad person. Somebody might have been saying somebody was a bad person and they were just there for the money and they had nothing to give. But this is like a messy divorce, right? And somebody's involved the kids in no gift, no house. Somebody got no gift, no house. Forget the gift. And there's a child here that looks like there was that's seeing, or they're seeing that there was a lot of money involved in this ending, but it's not his thoughts. He didn't. There's a legal matter with a king, a queen of wands. She's in reverse. Ending. No future. Marriage. Clarify the Queen of Wands, please, here, Spirit. Somebody travel. Who is this Queen of Wands? Somebody corrupt. This could be somebody interfering in somebody's marriage. Did I say that at the beginning? Somebody interfered in somebody's marriage? They travelled to do that? An Aquarius? Clarify this rich girl with us. Family in the arts. No thief. Exposure, death, ending. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Clarify, please. And Aries. Clarify the Empress. And someone's auntie. Getting a message. An auntie could be good. A message from, who's this Page of Wands? Page of Wands. Work. A message of work. There's big luck here in a living room. So somebody's auntie is getting a message at work. Good news, big luck. Clarify the Aries with, doesn't want to be left out in the cold. No house. 10 of Cups. Now I'll come back to that. Clarify the Magician, please. Who is this Magician? Too much. A Magician, unofficial. Pisces. Unofficial, not holding back. Somebody's Scorpio, not holding back. Unofficial Scorpio. It's not heartbroken. A Pisces. Someone could be. So we've got Pisces and Scorpio here. Magicians. Unofficial. Not holding back. So there could have been a Pisces and a Scorpio who didn't hold back. This could be projection magic, death magic, projection. Judgment, the Hangman, new perspective. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Police. Somebody gave information to the police about someone's marriage. They don't regret this, that they were a false person. So someone could have been a spy. But this is weird. They're spying on somebody's partnership. Somebody had a partnership with the police. They're a false person. Someone got a new perspective. Expectation. Knight of Wands. FBI. Somebody expected somebody to be a bad person, a good lady in reverse. In-law. Libra. Injustice. An in-law may have expected somebody to be a bad person. Or not be given something. Expectation. Somebody expected somebody to be not a good person. Somebody's in-law, and this was injustice. So somebody was tempered. Could have been tempered by the law. A lot of money involved. Clarify this Page of Swords. So this could be the spy. The Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So this is not. We've got small child here as well. We've got someone's uncle, brother, spy. Someone's uncle, someone's brother. Could be this King of Pentacles in reverse. It's not his thoughts. Somebody didn't think that somebody. Someone's just a small child, a lot of money. Uncle, brother. No partnership. Somebody didn't think somebody had a partnership. Somebody didn't think that somebody had money. This is a King of Pentacles in reverse. It's not his thoughts. A legal situation, travel and Aquarius. There's somebody might have been saying someone, I don't know, who is this legal situation? Not rich, over, death. Somebody was not a thief in reverse, a love interest. Somebody was not a thief. Somebody made a decision. Well, they needed to make a decision. Somebody's love interest was not a thief. No, somebody was seen as not a thief in a legal situation. Something was corrupt. And there was an ending. For a rich girl in reverse, is the arts and family. So something's been saying marriage and hope, clarify hope, blackmail? Marriage and hope, somebody was hoping for a marriage. But there's no future, but somebody could have said there was no future in a marriage. Somebody was hoping for a marriage. Hope in a marriage. But there was no future here. I don't know what the blackmail is. Who is being blackmailed here? Who is being blackmailed? A coven. The police. It landed on the police. The police are being blackmailed? The hell? Forget a gift. Somebody's getting a divorce. So at the end of the day, this is about a divorce, right? Somebody doing death magic on somebody's marriage. There seems to have been a lot of money involved in someone's work. Someone got a message from an Aries. House in reverse and the gift in reverse. No gift, no house. A church. Ten of Cups. A church. No house, no gift, no gift, no house. Somebody's wish fulfillment was that somebody had no house and no gift. No gift, no house. So somebody might have been getting a divorce and somebody might be saying, well, someone's not getting a house, a gift or a house out of it. Something like that. Not getting it. I don't know what it is with this coven being blackmail. Maybe for a gift and a house. Police being blackmailed for a gift and a house. Who's doing the blackmail? A niece. Somebody's niece is blackmailing someone. Blackmailing a coven. Somebody's niece is blackmailing a whole group of people, and Shire came out. Somebody's niece blackmailing daughter. Somebody's daughter. In a society, Cancer is in reverse, Taurus is here. A Taurus could be involved in a society, and we've got Cancer in reverse, so maybe a Cancer might have been involved in a society, you know, in a coven of some sort, but they're in reverse, so maybe they're no longer in a coven. Because we have got the small child here, and we've got daughter and niece here that was watching a lot of money. Somebody was watching someone's money. In-law. It was an injustice. I don't know. I don't know. I hope this makes sense for somebody, but it certainly doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, somebody's not getting the message, or I'm not getting the message. I don't know. So I might just leave it there, and I'll see you again in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, you can make a donation. Would be helpful if you like. I'm not sure. Can someone say, because I've got, you know, like, I don't think there's something going on with monetization on mine. So if someone could just let me know if the, you know, like the super thanks logo is activated on my page. Because I'm not sure how you see it as opposed to as I see it. So yeah, just let me know, and so I can have a look at that. And I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, bye bye.